Hello everyone, in this demo I will show how I use AWS KMS to encrypt, decrypt, sign and verify files. I will also show how I use AWS Lambda to automate file processing, and how IAM and KMS protect data. First, I create two KMS keys. The first key is KMS-demo-enc. A symmetric key is used for encryption and decryption. The second key is KMS-demo-sign, an asymmetric RSA key used for digital signing and verifying. Both keys are active and ready to use, and I do not show full key IDs because they are sensitive. Next, I create my IAM access key and secret access key. These keys allow my computer authenticated with AWS using the terminal. I configure them with AWS configure. After that, I could run KMS command safely.
Okay, guys, my name is Mingli, and we'll continue to part 2 about encryption, decryption, and signing and verifying. Okay, so to go on with this Amazon Web Service, we test KMS encryption and decryption using the symmetric key. So what I did here, I created a field, the field name as sh, using a command echo. This is the secret text field, and also as user report as a text field. After that, what we do, we will encrypt it. So the following step to encrypt it is right here. So what we need here is we need a key ID and the key demo. And also we need the file name and the output that we create from that file. Also we need to know the query, which is base 64 bytes. And also we need to know how to decode it to as a report to generate it in this website. The result has been shown on the demo video. And the KMS encrypt data secretly. What you hear is I need to decrypt the data into the encrypt field. What's going on here is we have a AWS KMS decrypt field. What we create here is we create the ENC field and report. And after this query code, also base 65 bytes, we have the report decrypt the text. Okay, the decrypt field matches the original content. Next, I test the digital sign using my asymmetric keys. I create a message. The message has been shown here. Echo, this is field to be sent, so I send it. Also, after I send it, and this following code is what I did for the sign, and also have an algorithm called sign to verify my sign. Okay, the most important step is verify the signature, and after this command, what we will see the result. The signature valid, true, which means our message was not changed, and our signature is correct, and our security measure has been approved.
And I will continue for the next part. For the next part, I will build a small automation using AWS Lambda and Amazon S3. Firstly, I create an S3 bucket called KMS-demo-bucket 2025. And create two folders, input and output. After this, I create a rule called lambda KMS-row-demo. This rule allows Lambda to read files from S3 and write files to S3. For step 3, I create a Python Lambda function named KMS-demo-lambda. The code reads the file from input and write it into output. Then I added an S3 trigger so Lambda runs automatically whenever a file is uploaded into input. Finally, we will test its work. Firstly, I uploaded a file called 7783 text file into input. After a few seconds, the Lambda function runs automatically and creates a new file inside output. This is show how AWS can process files automatically in the cloud with no service.
Now I will introduce IAM, Identity and Access Management. IAM defines who is allowed to use AWS resources. In this project, IAM decides who can encrypt files, who can decrypt files, who can send data, who can access the S3 bucket, and who can manage or rotate KMS keys. If a user or service doesn't have the proper IAM permissions, AWS immediately blocks the request. Next is KMS, Key Management Service. KMS is responsible for protecting the keys themselves. Keys never leave AWS. All cryptographic operations run inside secure hardware models. Private keys cannot be downloaded, and every encryption, decryption, or sign request is fully logged in CloudTrail. So identity and access management controls who can use the keys. Key management service guarantees the keys and the data are securely protected. This combination delivers strong, centralized cloud security for sensitive information. That concludes our demo on AWS, KMS, IAM, and automated file processing using Lambda and S3. Thank you for watching.